Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Ripple. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you are new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours. So while this here may look like a couple months worth of time, it's actually just the past couple of weeks broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like through this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. And given the crypto markets are open 24 hours a day, from a presentation standpoint, it allows me to talk about more broader term areas. And by talking about those broader areas, the chart remains relevant for as long as possible. The last thing I want is to spend the time and effort to do this and then have the video become irrelevant within, at half an hour. But by, again, talking about the broader levels, this chart will remain, relevant for longer periods of time. And in fact, for those of you that have watched the past videos, a level that I've talked about before is actually very relevant right now at this moment in time, and has essentially been for about the past day and a half, and that has to do with this $1.80 mark, which is being denoted there by this green line. For those of you that have watched the videos in the past, I've been talking about this level as that area of support, and you can see right now as we talk, the price is definitely right here within this range of support. The thing you have to remember with supports and resistance levels is they're not exact specific prices. There is a range element associated with them, and I think we can all agree that as far as a range, the price is definitely well within the range of this support level going forward. And I don't want to come across like this is some sort of secret discovery on my part. Nothing like that. Anybody that understands charts and use charts is going to be wondering the same thing going forward: is this level of support going to hold, or is this just kind of a little temporary break before the bears make another attempted push to the downside? Now, in the event the bears do try to press to the downside, the bulls have another pretty big fort not that long away that the bears would have to fight through, and that is via the pink line right there, which is the very famous 200 period simple moving average. Even if you have just a very basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period, and you know that when the price is up above it, assuming you're bullish, of course, you want to see the price stay above it because it does tend to act as support. So again, in the event the price does start to separate itself to the downside of that $1.80 range, not that far away is this level of support. Now, if the price comes down there and just crashes down through that pink line, at that point, from a symbolism perspective, that would be a big sign of power on the bears' part, that not only have the bears taken over more control of the chart, but they're gaining that much more momentum. But one step at a time, because to be fair to the bulls, so far so good. The price is hanging up above $1.80. But again, in the event that does not happen and does not continue to hold, then definitely want to watch that pink line there and see how the price reacts around it if it can get down to that point. On any sort of bounce to the upside, initial area of resistance to keep an eye on is going to be that purple line right there. That is the 50 period simple moving average. If the price can push up through that purple line, the next key area is going to be this red line up there, and that's right around $2.40. But one step at a time, and that first step would again be getting up above the 50 period, and then you can worry about 240. But within the broad sense, breaking levels of resistance at this junction in time, in my opinion at least, not even close to being the top priority for the chart. Top priority by far is stabilizing and trying to build some higher base. Right now, the price is attempting to stabilize, but if the $1.80 can't provide the stabilization point, then definitely you want to see the price stay above that pink line, the 200 period. So we'll see how these next few days unfold. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.